Hello and welcome to this video, which is a mystery of what it is. But first I'm going to introduce you to Model TV. So, now today on Model TV, which is basically on this mini thing, I'm going to show you something with this. Now this is the basic steam engine, which I have no idea what class it is or anything. Because if you know me, I'm not so into steam trains, but this thing which I'm going to show you today is really good and it's worth having a steam train for this. Okay, so that's on the mixed goods set. I don't know what class it is because I don't follow steam trains, or unless I've got a number there, but I've already done a video about that in the past. And that's not what it's about. Today it's about a magazine which has come out called Your Model Railway Village. Yes, it's a magazine, but they give you stuff. So the idea is, I'll just turn this over. You fill to a model railway, and you get everything, and you get issues. However, it's likely to stop if not enough people buy it, and that's probably going to happen. Because as you can see, there are loads of different bits. Basically, it's pricey. But yeah, so you get a few bits every week, and I think it runs for like 110 weeks, which is like 2 years. So it's not that ideal to have it. But it's probably going to be discontinued from not enough people buying it, because this one's going to be in great demand. But after this, they're just not, and there's a reason for that. Okay, so just a second. And new picking. So, you get a little package there which came off, but can't bother to put them back in. And you get some free stuff in it. Now, you saw, you get, show you this, a free, well, not really free because you have to buy it, you get a bit of track in it. Now, this is an irregular piece of track, which is a bit annoying. I'm sure it can be useful, but it's a bit of track, and you get that with it, which is good, and it's already got the fish plates on. But then again, it's a magazine, and you've got fish plates. Now, if you're going to consider buying all the bits making a model railway, don't. Why? Because it costs something close to £1,000 if you're going to do all of it. If you have to all the prices, so that's not recommended. Now this bit is the magazine bit, and basically might as well just throw it away because it is pretty awful and I'm not interested in it at all, but I'll show you what's in there for purposes which you might want to know. First of all, you get your little booklet which tells you about it. And that's in the picture of the railway. However, you might not actually get it all if they stop the magazine, which might be likely. So that's a little information rush about them. Oh yeah, and it's made by Hatchet, which make loads of towing magazines, which you have to buy millions of to complete a full set. Some things are like craft ones where I can't think of those. It's cross stitching or something like that. And then you get these mats which you put your track on. Now, there is a corkboard you can get to put everything on, but you have to be a subscriber to the magazine to get those. Now, this is quite a big layout, I have to say. And there are 4 parts to it. That's why the tracks are in the end. There. Sorry. I've got low battery and I've just charged these batteries as well. But anyway. So if I go quickly, you'll know why. I'll get my lamp on so you can see a bit better as it's starting to get dark. There we go. And you can see that's quite big. And the last thing you get is, well, first you get some junk, which is an advert for future editions. You also get a thing to subscribe to us. They really want you to subscribe, and it's not very good. It was that. The next step. What's this? Oh, that's if you subscribe to them. And then the last bit is the magazine part itself, which is very small and of not much use. So if you buy this and you're not actually going to make the whole set, which I doubt many people would want to do, you can just pull that straight into the recycling, or the bin if you don't have recycling. And if you don't have a bin, eat it. I think paper you could eat if you wanted to, but it probably doesn't taste so nice. I can't imagine it'd be that harmful to eat. I'm not advising you to eat paper, but if you can't recycle it or bin it, I say eat it, because you probably haven't got many supplies where you are. So you need to keep on. Then again, you probably wouldn't be able to get this because you'd be so remote. Anyway, on to the star attraction of this. With all the junky bits and the little track out of the way, it is carriages. Yes, you get a double O gauge carriage with this bit number 1. Now this only lasts for a week, so get down to your local newsagents quickly. Admittedly, WH&C will probably have more stock, but these are excellent carriages. Well, for the price they are. Now, admittedly, this could be a bit dark at the roof because that is quite bright. It's quite a light shade of grey at the moment, and it could be darker. It's quite flat along the edges, but it is really good when you hear about it. It's got a coupling there, and they are metal wheels, not plastic. Not many train sets are plastic, but there are a few which are. And that's the carriage. So, just a second. Right, sorry about that, I just had to do something. So anyway, when you get, so the main attraction is that and the track. So, is the track long enough? Just about. So there is the carriage. Now, you'll be amazed, and you should be getting as many of these as possible. Now, to get one of these, pop down to your local newsagents. For WH&C more likely to have them in stock though. Now, the current price is $29.95, but you're not going to pay a penny like that if you get it in the offer. That's this on. That price is now being slashed down to $8.99. The price you would regularly pay for this magazine after the first and second issue with the introductory prices. That still seems a bit expensive. I mean, it's not the best quality, but if I reduce it now to $5.99, it's a good price. But the price that it is being sold for is only $3.99. So you're paying £4 for a coach, and that is incredibly cheap. This is a Mk1 coach for £4. So, if you're an expert or think well, you can tell that these might be good for a project to convert to another type or whatever you want to do, and you can get loads of them for £4 and have a fleet of Mk1 coaches, which is exactly what I've done. Now remember, these are on multi-buy offer. So pick 2 or more up and take them to the cash till in the shop. That is right. See the price there? $3.99. That is how much. These are only available for a week at the moment though, because then issue 2 will be out. But $3.99 for this, it is a real bargain. It is brilliant. So, multi-buy them. Don't feel greedy, they're cheap. People are going to want them. So I advise you get them quickly. This is day two of 7 days of sales as far as I'm aware, because it's a new one every week, and as I think I said earlier, it's 110 issues. So now I'm going to show you this bit from scratch. I've got 4 of these, as you can probably tell, because there are 2 there and I've already got 2 opened, and it's just there. I mean, it's quite amazing for the price. I mean, $4.99. And I don't think I'm selling them on eBay. Not to be sold separately. And I'm sure they will be one day. So, quite simple to open. The only disadvantage is you don't get a box to put them in. So what we do with this bit is we put it in the recycle. The bag goes in plastic, the rest goes in paper. And then you take this out. If you want to keep this bit for storage, it's your choice, could have kept it attached, but I'm not going to. And then if you're not going to, you can simply put this in the paper recycle and this in the plastic recycle. And then you can keep the track if you want to. But the carriages is the star attraction of this. Now, don't bother building the railway, you get carriages. If you've got a railway, just get the carriages. They're amazing. You can put a new livery on them, you can do anything you want. They're so cheap, you could just do anything with them. Just don't miss the opportunity. I don't know where else you can get $3.99 for new coaches. It's just incredible. Right, so I'm going to get it set up with 4 coaches, and then I'll show you it running in a few seconds after I open this one. So see you in a few minutes, or that's now for you again, but this is Model TV. Okay, welcome back. So now I've got the rest of the coaches, so I'm going to put them on. Here they are. And realistically, I'm going to do this with tape. We'll pull it back. And there you go now. You're going to see a big mess if I do. Right, you're going to see a lot of stuff in the background now, so you can see the full effect of this tray. There we go. Sorry for the light in the background, that's my lamp. It would be better now if I turn it off so you can see it properly. Oh, betterly. Oh, and there it is. Now that just looks so grand, so I'm going to let it go now. And here we go. Okay, and we'll see a bit more detail in a bit. Well, now for you. So I think that's really good, because steam trains, old carriages, and I just can't believe it's $3.99. I like passenger trains. This is supposed to be a freight train with the set, but it's just so incredible with this on. I think if you've got a nice steam train and you want cheap extra coaches, buy as many of these as you can. They are amazing. I mean, detail may not be great, but they are so cheap you could detail them up yourself. I mean, they're just so good. Get them. Right, just a few things before I go. I've got 2 new trains which I'm going to be recording. I've got a Helgen Railbus, which is Laboratory 20, and I've also got an East Coast HST. You've seen coaches to them before, which I've got, but now I've got the engine as well. And they're both DCC ready, but they've had DCC chips put in them. But now to summarise this one. The coaches are really good. I mean, you could put logos on them if you wanted to, but the possibilities are endless. You just need to get them. Get them now. $3.99. Your local news agents. WH Smith's best bet. So, for now, I really think you should get these, and goodbye. Have you enjoyed my train spotting videos? I enjoy filming them, but I'm not sure. But anyway, get these coaches now. It's an order. But anyway, goodbye for now.